All righty, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming through this morning. I apologize for those of you tuning in. We are a bit late this morning. I wasn't joking when I said our dev seminar this morning was going to be our biggest one ever. It was our biggest one ever. By the end of today, I'm going to have to lie down after that. But folks, we are back up and running now. If you're guests to DuePoint, welcome. We're going to spend the next 40 minutes or so chatting through DuePoint so you know what we do. And once you're with us, maybe you can go back to our YouTube channel and watch what we did this morning so you know why we were late. It'll be worth your while as well. But let's start by saying that DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. This is important for you to note. You might not have heard of DuePoint before because we're a division of another company. Now, Constantia is listed. It is licensed as a life and short-term insurance company, and we've been around for 66 years. This is not our first year of trading, and we are not a new company. The fact that you're hearing of us for the first time, you will understand better why in a minute. But this is a long-standing financial services company, a long-standing insurance company in South Africa today. We are, of course, an authorized and registered financial services provider. There's just one of our FSP licenses. Go and look us up. Go and find us on the JSC's website under Conduit Capital and under the FSCA's website. All our licenses are listed there with us too. We are also a real business. We have a real office, as all of you can see here this morning. It's a real office. It has real bricks, real mortar, and real people. I am the prettiest of all of us, but I am real too. And I am over here. All right. I am the senior executive and founder of this division, and you can meet me in person 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, just about the entire year. Folks, there are very few businesses in South Africa today that give you that accessibility. And we do it on purpose so that you can gain confidence in who we are, so that you have trust and energy in doing the task that we do here at DuePoint. So what do we do at DuePoint? Well, the primary thing that we do, the reason for our existence, is wealth creation. We are not a business that is in the business of making cash. Cash is what you make when you sell things like pots and pans and pills and milkshakes, and those are legitimate businesses, but they don't create wealth. We are in the process of creating wealth, which is a recurring income, one that's there every month, one that is there permanently, and our hope is one that is there across the generations. That is what we do at DuePoint. We believe by giving you a tool that creates wealth, we can put you in a position to start controlling your personal economic position. Right now, you don't have control of it. As I look at most of you, I imagine that most of you are employed. If you're employed, you know you can't control your income. Go tomorrow and say to your boss, I want a raise. I want a 1,000 Rand raise every month going forward. And you'll say, why? You'll say, because we've had 7 petrol price increases and a VAT increase in 1 year. And so in order for me to keep up, I'm going to need 7 increases at least. See how that conversation goes. Okay, you come tell me afterwards. We have no way of controlling our income, and we have no way of controlling our economy. How are your costs doing these days? Are things getting cheaper at Checkers and Woolies and Pick n Pay and Spar? Are they getting cheaper each week, or are they getting more expensive? They're getting cripplingly more expensive. I went and I actually dug up a day or two ago old petrol, those little credit card chip things from my wife's car when she got it in 2016, okay? And it was 700 Rand to fill her tank in 2016. It's a big tank, okay? It is now 1,700 Rand to fill her tank up, okay? That's like a 200% increase in prices. But it means it reflects. I went to the Spar the other day to buy some drinks. Now, I'm not an alcohol drinker. I buy Coke and Pepsi. And, you know, Pepsi used to be able to pick up for 10 cents. You know, it's not expensive stuff, Coke and Pepsi. And I've got a packet with 2 Pepsis and some fruit juice and some like iced tea or something. It was 289 Rand. I'm like, you must be joking. How can it? There's one packet. I remember the days when I was a kid, my mother used to do the month-end shopping for 289 Rand, you know, 4 trolleys, you know, for 200. Now it's a packet at the Spar, not even at Woolworths or Thrups. We have no control over our economy right now. None of us get the vote on any of the things that are happening in our economy. None of us get that vote. And so we are stuck in our circumstances. And our hope is at DuePoint that we can give you a tool that doesn't create cash when you sell things. That's not what we do. But creates a permanent wealth that helps you change that set of circumstances, helps put you back in control again of your economy. Our second objective here is that we want to get you guys participating all in the financial services space again. It is a massively, massively regulated industry, and as a result, most South Africans are not involved. And most South Africans are not benefiting from it. We believe that we've opened the window to let South Africans back in to what is now the largest sector in our economy. With those two objectives put together, we created what we call the DuePoint system. The DuePoint system, ladies and gentlemen, allows you as an individual to contract with us as a wealth engineer. As a wealth engineer, you have one task. It's not selling. We don't sell here at DuePoint anything. There's no advertising. There's no marketing. There's no advising. There's none of that. We give you one task. We just want you to connect South Africans to us. We want you to run out and just connect South Africans to us. If you can do that, we as the insurance company can expand our market share into South Africa, increase our revenues, and as we do that, we are able then to create a recurring extra income for you. Not a once-off, a recurring extra income. We don't sell goodies here, as I said, which means that every month you don't have to run back to the same person and beg them to buy again. I've spoken to hundreds of wealth engineers over the years who've said they're so tired of that system, where they connect an individual and then they buy, and then they wait for them to buy next month again. They wait, and then they run to them in the last minute and beg them to buy again. That's not what we do here at DuePoint. You have one connection that is made to DuePoint, and then you never have to talk to that person again. Because we use automatic debit order systems on our financial services products and lifestyle products. Yeah, remember, they're products that last a lifetime. Financial services products don't get stale in your garage. They don't expire. They don't get manufactured in China and then there's delays on the delivery. Or when they delivered, they're broken. And ours are perfect every time, instantly delivered to you. And because they raise on debit orders every month, no matter what you're doing, no matter whether you've connected with the individual or not, no matter if you're too busy or not, that debit order raises and your income comes in. This is proper financial freedom. It's proper financial freedom. But we go way beyond financial freedom at DuePoint, way beyond. This is not a financial freedom only company. It is a complete freedom company. We know that many of you are extremely busy and are unable to do a lot of work. We built this business in the South African context. We know that we have to compensate for the fact that most of us work massive weeks and don't have the time or the energy to be doing something else. And so what we did is we built a system that allows you to leverage others. You're able to build teams of people here. We call them channels. And these teams of people, they may each have a little bit of time, but what it means is it accumulates time for you in the creation of your wealth. It also means that you are no longer restricted to making money only in the daylight hours. You know, between 9 and 5, 8 and 5 every day, that's when you make your money. The moment you stop, they don't pay you after that. Here at DuePoint, you're able to build teams that will create income and wealth for you 24 hours a day. Even last night, there were people that were becoming wealth engineers between midnight and 6 this morning. I was blown away. Friday night, there were guys out there connecting people to DuePoint and creating wealth between midnight and 6 in the morning. This is a business that creates wealth even as you sleep with us here. Folks, you get to use this system at no cost. We do not charge you, here's our big kit of products you have to buy and take out in your bucky. We don't have a credit card machine waiting for you outside where you've got to swipe 2 grand, 5 grand, 30 grand to become a member. We don't take any of your money. There's no application form fees. There's no monthly fees for being a wealth engineer. We're in the business of creating wealth, not taking money from people. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you're automatically a wealth engineer at no premium. At no additional premium. You get to use this system every day, every part of the system at no cost to you. So today is not a risk decision. And in addition, because you're not selling, you're not intermediaries, you're not brokers, you're not agents, you're not representatives, and you're not advertisers. It means that you don't need any particular experience or qualification. Every South African can be a wealth engineer at DuePoint, and every South African can build an asset for themselves. What's an asset? An asset is something that you can price and sell. That's what it is. Like your car is your asset. You can go to someone and say, this is what it's worth, and you can sell it. At DuePoint, these teams that you make, you can price, and then you can sell it to somebody else. And if you don't, when you pass away one day, like your asset, if you had a house, it will automatically pass on to your children. And that income that you made during your life, that asset you built with us here, will now be the asset of your children. They will earn the income you earned. They'll be able to take that asset and grow it more or sell it themselves. What we have done at DuePoint is create generational wealth. You know, with your job, you can't hand it over to your children, can you? Any of you going to fall off the hamster wheel and they're going to put your kid back on? No. With your business where you're selling something every day, will that be something your children will earn on? No, it won't, because they may not want to sell what you were selling. Here at DuePoint, they'll automatically get that income stream that comes in every single month. Folks, we build a generational business here at DuePoint. And we've built this business in a way that you can be extremely proud of it. Extremely proud. For many people, particularly of my pigmentation persuasion, their ego always gets in the way. And they trip over their ego. And they go, no, I don't want to do anything that looks even remotely like this. And I go, really? You want to rather sleep in a box under a bridge? Because that's where we're all heading. No, folks, here, we have designed this business so that even those with big egos will be able to fit in. Everything has been done at the highest level of quality here. Take a look around you. Everything is at the highest level of quality here at DuePoint. The staff, the presentations, the technology, even the furniture. They're the highest quality so that you never have to be ashamed of what you do here. We leave you with that one task. Just connect people to us. How do you do it? There's 4 ways that you can do it. You can go out and purchase one of our USB sticks. It's 170 Rand. Go to our counter there, pick it up. It's got our presentations on. You plug it into a TV or a computer, and there we are, any time of the day doing the presentation for you. Otherwise, you can come here 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. We're in this room doing this presentation for you, night times, lunch times, mornings. Find out when our schedule is. Come at one of those times with your guests. We do the presentation for you. The third way is our YouTube channel. Now, this is the most important way. It is our YouTube channel that makes this a nationwide business. People say to me, Brendan, when are you opening an office here? When you're opening an office, I'm not opening any offices because I have an office in every one of your pockets. Every one of your pockets has a full DuePoint office in it. All you do is you search DuePoint on YouTube and you'll find every presentation we've ever done. You can be 3 o'clock in the morning in a mine shaft in the Free State and you can push play. And there we are doing the presentation for you. This is a business you can do 24 hours a day. How do people become wealth engineers between midnight and 6 in the morning? By someone just pushing play. You can imagine a night shift guy somewhere just pushing play on his computer or his phone and connecting someone to our presentation. And then the fourth way of connecting people to DuePoint is through our live broadcasts. Every one of our presentations is broadcast live across the nation every day of the week, Monday through Saturday. So if you can't get here, you're in another province, you're stuck at work or at home, again, pull your phone out, turn your computer on, turn your TV on, click the live stream button, and you are in the room live with us. This is perfect for those people who say, I'm not going to believe it until I see it. You can say, that's fantastic. I'll show it to you live, and you don't even have to come to the Joburg office. And you can be in the room with us live every single day of the week. These are the tools we give you at zero cost in connecting individuals to us. As you connect them to us, some of them are going to become wealth engineers. When they do, we allocate them to you, and your channel is born. These folk are going to go out and going to do the same thing. They're going to connect people to us, and as they connect people to us, some will become wealth engineers, and we allocate them to you again. And this process repeats itself and repeats itself and repeats itself as your channel spreads out across the country. Now, what we do as the insurance company is we come along and we facilitate the purchase of our products throughout your channel. And your income and your wealth is born without you having to sell a thing. You haven't had to sell a thing. You've just had to go, do you require more money? Yes. Click play. That's all you've had to do. And we've come along and we've facilitated the purchase of our products, and your income has been born. Now, folks, there's a couple of very important things you need to note. This is not a pyramid scheme. It is not a Ponzi scheme. And it is without question not a get-rich-quick scheme. Like everything that's genuine in life, guys, like your careers, like building your own business, it comes at a price. Now, what is the price? I said I don't take your money. We don't take your money. What that price is time. We need time. In your careers, you knew you were going to have to put time in. In building your own business, you knew you had to put time in. That was fine. But when I say at DuePoint, guys, I'm going to need your time, you're like, no, I'm not putting time in. No, folks, what about getting educated? How many years did you spend getting educated? Everything requires time. everything. And so it does here as well. We require your time, your perseverance, and your determination in order for you to create successful wealth with us here, because we are real. We are real. And not only are we real, we're permanent. You know, it's one thing about saying, yeah, but I made 50 grand in selling pots last month. I go, did you do it the next month, and the next month, and the next month? And the answer is always no. It's always once off. Here, it's about making that money and getting it every month, month after month, for the rest of your life. The value of that is massively, massively significant. It is what separates DuePoint from every single direct selling company in South Africa today, is the permanency of what we're doing. But you're going to have to give us your time. You're going to have to. For those of you who say, I'm willing to do this because I'm tired of my circumstances, then we're able to start the process. That process of wealth creation begins with us facilitating the purchase of our products. We've got 4 products. The first one is our Access Wealth Plan. It costs 324 Rand a month. For that, you get 2 products. Your first is your very own tax-free investment account, and the second is 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. We take 100 Rand of the 324 and we put it into your investment account every month, and before you've even connected your first person to us, you are growing an asset with us here. Our second product is our Wealth Guard product. It's 249 Rand a month, and for 249 Rand, you get 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. 1 million Rand for 249. No maximum age limits, no waiting periods, no medical examinations or declarations. This is a product that everybody in South Africa can take, no matter their risk profile, and be creating wealth for themselves and wealth for you in your channels. And then our third product is our Family Wealth Funeral Plan. It comes with 2 benefits. It starts at 299 Rand a month, and for that you get funeral cover, either 20 or 30,000 Rand, and you can choose whether you want 5 or 10 family members on that plan with you. And the second benefit is 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover for the principal member. You are the principal members, ladies and gentlemen, as you take these products out. That means that when you pass away, we cover 10,000 Rands worth of debt of yours so that your children don't have to. This is how we create generational wealth. We're not going to rob your children of the debt you had. We're going to settle 10,000 Rands of them when you pass away so they don't have to. Our fourth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. It's 299 Rand a month, and for that you get to be a member of our club here. Our club here, our Buyers Club, gives you access to all of our suppliers. We're a 7-decade-old insurance company. We have got suppliers giving us prices, discounts, vouchers, special services, VIP treatment, etc., etc. And as a wealth engineer, as a Wealth Points Buyers Club member, you get access to all of those suppliers. I'll give you an example. Rob recently purchased, Rob's one of our guys, he recently purchased a new Ford from Ford, who's one of our suppliers here, and they gave him what he estimates about a 90,000 Rand discount on his car. Now, just think, at 299 Rand a month as your subscription fee, how many months do you have to pay to cover 90,000 Rand? Basically, he covered the cost of his subscription here forever in one purchase. Okay, that is the power of this product. Now, these are active products. You need to use them. There are training videos, review videos, everything on these products on our website and on our YouTube channel. Go and watch them. Sit down, whatever. If you've got Wealth Points, watch the training videos, and you'll go, all right, now I know how to use it. And you get out there and you start using it to get your benefit out of it. You'll find that these products are absolutely market leading as far as we are concerned. Right, now, how would we normally get you to purchase our products or to connect with us? Well, we would advertise to you. You guys know it. As insurance companies and banks, we advertise like crazy everywhere. We push everyone out of the market. You don't see any adverts other than insurance and banking adverts these days. And it costs us hundreds of millions. How do we pay for it? We get you to pay for it. We put it into the price of your products, your banking fees, your funeral cover, your car insurance, whatever insurance you're paying or banking fees you're paying. You know that 30 to 50% of it is next month's marketing. You're paying for the adverts for next month every time that you pay them. Now, here at DuePoint, we do zero advertising. Zero. This is probably why you had never heard of us before today, because we do zero advertising. What we do instead is we use you. You are who we use to go out and connect South Africans to us. And that means that all that money that we would have spent anyway on DSTV, Prime Media, SABC, etc., we were going to spend it anyway. We now are able to redirect to you and your channel in the creation of wealth for you. And we do that in two ways. We start with our returns program. Our returns program pays you R27.50 for every product payment in your channel. Every month it is made, multiplied by a factor of where in our channel that payment was made. Do you guys want to move up? It'll make it easier for you. R27.50. Now, folks, how does that work? It sounds a bit complicated. Let's make it a little bit simpler, okay? You go out, you chat to some of your friends. That's what I'm wanting you to do. Connect people. What do you say to your friends? Do you need more money? Yes, click. That's your entire script. I've just put you through full training. You now can all get a certificate as fully certified and ready to build wealth at DuePoint. Do you want wealth? Yes, click. Okay. Some of them going to catch the vision of what we're trying to do here. Become wealth engineers. They take their products, they make their product payment. You get R27.50 multiplied by 200%. That's 55 Rand. You get 55 Rand for every product, every month going forward that it is paid. Now, people then immediately go, no. This is no good. There's in other places they've said that I can earn 450 Rand if I sell the pot, and that one says I'll get 3,000 Rand if I can sell the holiday, and I go, yes, once. You get that once. You then have to go and try and sell the same pot again to the same person the next month, okay, which doesn't work. Here, every month the debit orders raise, you get 55 Rand in for each product. So if that guy takes 2 products, you get 110 Rand. If that guy takes 3 products, you get 165. And if that guy there takes 4 products, you get 220. Okay? Every month going forward. Not just 1 month, every month going forward. The power of that is significant. These folk go out, they chat to some of their friends. They become wealth engineers, pay their products, and again, you get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. Every single month for every single product. Look at that example there. Everyone's taken 1 product. You have been here for 5 minutes, done half, really no effort in putting 5 or 6 people in, and you're now earning 1,000 Rand a month. That's 12,000 Rand a year. So I know on your WhatsApp groups and in Facebook and that they were like, oh, I earn 600,000 Rand a week, and here's my Ferrari, and here's my Range Rover, and yeah. None of that is true. It is all lies. I like the guys who always lie in their beds with the money all around them, and they're like in the bed with the cash. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, if that was all real, none of us would be here this morning, would it? Would we? It's hard. We are suckers for that stuff. Because we're desperate in our circumstances, when someone shows us like that, we're willing to give what we have left away. And that's what happens. You give it away. You don't make any money. You give it away to the guy purporting to be earning 600,000 Rand a week and blah, blah, blah. No, folks. Here it's real. Here it's real. You put a little bit of effort in, you get a little bit of output. But it is 1,000 Rand every single month going forward that you are now earning for real. No delays in payment. No, I don't know where this comes from. You know exactly where it comes from. You know exactly who you're dealing with. You put more time in. You put more effort in. You earn more. It's a simple input-output system. What you put in, you get out. You put more in, you will now continue to earn, but on a diminishing basis down to the 8th point. From the 8th point on, though, you have unlimited potential. From the 8th point on, as long as you are qualified, you will earn on every point for every product payment at 4% of R27.50. Means you can build a channel that's 25 points big, earn on all 25 points. You can build a channel that's 75 points big and earn on all of that. Hand it to your children and they can carry on. Okay? You will decide the level of success and the level of wealth you wish to create here with us. When we talk about this business, sometimes people say that we're a bit clinical and professional and not exciting. Folks, I want you to understand right now that as you sit in this room, you have unlimited potential. Any one of your dreams, any one of your aspirations, any one of the things you've hoped but given up on are now all real in this room because of our system. It does not get any more exciting than what we have now. Think about your current set of circumstances and ask yourself, what is your potential? What is your potential? And you will know it's limited. Some, you've already reached the maximum potential that you can in this life. What's happened as you sat down in this chair is that we took the lid off of your potential and made it unlimited. Unlimited. What are you going to do to get there? You're going to pay the price of time. That's what you're going to do. You have to pay that price. What does it look like? Well, it's difficult to tell. Some of you will be willing to put more time in than others. Some will be unwilling to put any time in at all. Well, let's look at what happens then. We've built here a growth rate formula that we believe is quite realistic for the average South African. We call it the 3+2 growth rate formula. What it says is, we know you're busy. So in your first month with us, just put 3 people in. 3 people on your first point in an entire month. That's all we're asking for. And then every month thereafter, +2, we want you to put just 2 people on your first point. That's it. 2 people a month. Now you can put 10, you can put 100, you can put 1, you can put 0. All it's going to do is just adjust these time frames. That's all we're going to do. But let's look at what happens if you can just connect 2 people a month to us. Just 2. one every 15 days. If you can do that and we apply all of our maths to these calculations, then we believe that after 6 months, that's all, 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, you can reasonably expect to be on about 2,500 rand a month. Yeah, no Ferraris, no Range Rovers, no yachts in the Mediterranean. Why? Because you're just adding 2 people a month. I haven't asked very much. Put 10 people in and things are going to start changing. 6 months down, you're now on about 2,500 rand a month. That's 30,000 rand a year extra income. You've done hardly anything, okay? And you've got an extra 30,000 rand a year that is now yours permanently. Now, folks, can you do 6 more months? What about a year? This time next year, we think if you've been adding 2 people a month, you can reasonably expect to be on about 9,000 to 10,000 rand with us. 9,000 to 10,000 rand every month, 120,000 rand a year. Now, I have spoken to tens of thousands of people in this room and on the live stream over the last many years that we've been doing this. And I have a handful of people, I'm going to say a handful, a couple of hundred people who have built wealth for themselves. The other tens of thousands have sat in here, got excited, looked at these numbers, gone, oh my word, 1 year and I'm 10,000, and then have disappeared. Now, it's a really interesting phenomenon. I don't understand why they disappear, but I have some faint clue. I'll tell you what that faint clue is. They start to confuse their responsibility here at DuePoint. Do you know what your responsibility at DuePoint is? I've been talking about it the whole morning. What's it? To connect people to DuePoint. Is your responsibility to ensure that they pay? No. Is your responsibility to ensure that they do what you do and duplicate and connect people? No, I didn't ask you to do that. I said that your task is just to keep connecting people to us. How many of you can withstand the fact that you're going to put your first 20 people in and nobody's going to do anything? Can you withstand that? Now I say to you, you don't have to worry about it. Just keep connecting. Because in there you'll find the 1 or 2 guys, the 3 or 4 guys that catch what we're doing and grow your wealth. The other 16 are going to do nothing. I'm warning you right now. You're going to run out to your parents this afternoon and you're going to go, Dad, Mom, you've got to check this thing out. It's awesome. Then you're going to give them the 30-second version of the 40 minutes I gave you, totally incorrect, and they're going to laugh at you and say it's a pyramid scheme. And you're going to quit by Monday. You need to remember, many people are not going to do this business, not because we told them they can't, not because they don't have the skills, but because they are unwilling to put the time in. It's that simple. Laziness. It's pervasive in South Africa. They're too lazy. But there'll be some of you who are not lazy. There'll be some of you who go, you know what? I'm going to change my circumstances permanently. And you have to remember, this is not a 2-week exercise. It's not a 2-month exercise. It's not a 6-month exercise. It is an ongoing exercise of just connecting people, just connecting people, just connecting people. That's all you are. It's the simplest task in the world. You're not selling anything. You're not presenting. You're not having to travel around and carry stuff in your car. It's just simple. Do you need money? Yes, watch. Do you need money? Yes, watch. Do you need money? Yes, watch. That's all you're going to do. But if you can do that over time, in 1 year's time, this time next year, you can reasonably expect to be on about 9,000 to 10,000 rand a month. That's yours, every month, reliably, every month. If you can do 2 years, that 10 becomes 27 to 30,000 rand a month. You're now, after 2 years, in the top third of earners in the country. The top third in 2 years with us. Now, if you put 10 people in a month, it'll happen a lot quicker. But I'm saying you're busy, so you can only put 2 in every single month. Do it for 3 years, and it'll rise to 40 to 45,000 rand a month. If you can do it for 4 years, it'll be on 60 to 65,000 rand a month. And if you can do it for half a decade with us, it'll be on 80 to 100,000 rand a month. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is 5 years. It's not 5 months. It's not the first 50 people you put in. You know, it's 60 times 2. It's 121 people because there were 3 in the first month, remember? It's 100. Can you put 121 people in? Because if you can put 121 people in slowly, over 5 years, I know you're busy, then we reckon we can change your life permanently. Permanently. Can you do it? Well, that will be your decision, because we do not filter you out. I don't stand at the door and go, you can do it, but you can't. You can do it, but you can't. You're going to make that choice. You're going to wake up in the morning and go, I can't do this. Why would you do that to yourself? When for the first time in your life, you have unlimited potential. For the first time. You've never had unlimited potential before. Your potential has been stymied before. Now I've just taken the lid off of it and given you one task to open that potential up. It's a big decision that you have to make this morning. Are people doing it at DuePoint? You betcha. Tens of thousands of people are doing it at DuePoint already. We put a small sample up every single month. 2 or 3 or 4 people we put on stage. Every month they're different. We try and get a fresh face up every month so that you can see how this thing is moving. This month up, we had Millicent. Millicent's been with us for 6 months, only been working on her channel for the last 2. In the last 2 months, 8 weeks, she's built a channel worth 1,265 Rand a month for herself in 2 months. Remember, I told you it would take 6 months to get to 2.5. In 2, she's got to 1,265. Okay. She put 28 people in. Did all 28 people do anything? If she was here right now, she'd laugh. 2 did something. 2. The other 26 said, no, thank you. This smells like work. I'm not doing it. Okay. 2 people. You know what those 2 people did? They took her 28 to 78. That's all you do. You just keep connecting people. They might even fall away now, but she's got 78 people. Now she goes and connects another 28, and she'll be on 200 people, and so on and so on. You just keep connecting people until you find the winners in there. We got Lindo. Lindo's down in KZN in Durban. He's been with us for 4 months, and in 4 months he's made a channel worth 4,000 Rand a month. That's $1,000 a month. Anyone here getting $1,000 a month raise? You said earlier no. He is. He is engineering 1,000 Rand a month raise for himself. How many people has he introduced? 44 people. 44 people across 4 months. It's 10 people a month. It's not exactly rocket science. He's introduced 10. Instead of doing 2, he did 10. Okay. What do you want? What do you want out of this business? You decide. Then we've got Marsha and Rulf. Rulf was here standing on stage. He's been with us for 2.5 years. His average earnings over 2.5 years have been 25,000 Rand a month. That means, remember, he started at 0. So he must be pretty high right now if his average across the whole of 2.5 years is 25. See, but we can't tell you what he's earning because then we're going to have our next cash and transit heist outside the gate. 25,000 Rand a month. What does your next 2.5 years look like if you were going to get 25,000 extra Rand a month? What does that look like for you? He's put 2.5 years in, though. He runs his own business full time. Marsha couldn't even be here when he came and stood up on our stage because she was running their business. They don't have time. But they do have time for a backup of 25,000 Rand a month. What is our backup plan in South Africa? Unlimited potential is what they have with us. Folks, go to our YouTube channel. Go and watch the stories. There must be over 100 now. People earning a little bit, some earning a medium amount, some earning huge amounts. They're all there. You decide where you want to be on the spectrum and how much wealth you want to create for yourself. It's all there on YouTube for you to watch and see. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is DuePoint. Everything you need to know, I have told you to make a decision this morning. If you want to become a wealth engineer, it's very simple. Go to DuePoint.net, fill out the application form, and in less than 3 minutes, you are a wealth engineer. No money having passed from your hands. And this afternoon, you can start building wealth with us. This afternoon. No business quite like ours. If you want help, get the tools. They don't make us money, they make you money. There's the USB stick, 170 Rand, you've got our presentation. Your phones keep dying, this whole business is built on your phone. Get the backup battery. If you struggle to connect people, get the business cards. This is the last month that we're doing business card orders because December all the printers close. You'll have to wait until February then before you can get them again because their holiday seems to be 2 months long. I wish I was in the printing business. But this is the last month. So get your business cards. We custom make them for you. All the prices are available outside. Call our client service team, get the tools. Folks, we're on Facebook. If you're following us even today, you'll be able to follow Rob as he's traveling around the country. He's in the Free State today. Every day we post live content on there so that you can be a part of the heart of this business. We're not a cold-faced insurance company. We're actually alive. We engage with every one of our customers and wealth engineers on a daily basis. Follow us there, love us there on our Facebook site. Go to our YouTube channel, subscribe. It's free to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you'll know when we go live every day. Download our free app onto your phone. That's what we were doing this morning. We were doing full training on our app this morning. Get it on your phones because it is how you build your business on our phone. Go and watch the training video this morning and you'll know exactly how our phone app works in creating wealth for you here at DuePoint. Ladies and gentlemen, we even teach you how to do this business. And it's just 50,000 Rand a month to do the training. No, it's free. Like everything at DuePoint, it costs you nothing. We put you through our XP Rewards training program, and we teach you from beginner to expert how to be an entrepreneur, how to become a financial expert, how to become a wealth generator at DuePoint. We teach you everything. We put you through a series of steps and training, and as you do them, we reward you with XP points. They're experience points. They're not worth rands and cents. They are simply a measure of your progress with us here at DuePoint. As you accumulate these experience points and your channel naturally starts to grow, and you meet the 2 criteria, we rank you up. And when we rank you up, we reward you in the beginning with a little bit of cash. As you get more serious, the cash starts getting a whole lot more serious. And then from about rank 5, we start to give you tools to help you grow. And rank 5, it's an imported lightning memory stick. It plugs into every single electronic device in South Africa, and it's got everything on it that you need to connect people to DuePoint with. Then at rank 7, we give you a 17,000 Rand set of business cards. Thanks to the Rand-dollar exchange rate, it used to be 12.5, but now it's 17,000 Rand. Set of gold-gilded, custom-made, imported business cards that are yours to connect people to DuePoint with. When you give somebody a gold-gilded business card, not a gold-printed, gilded business card, they start paying attention. And these are yours that we give you at rank 7. And then at rank 9, as long as you maintain your channel size, every year that you do, for the rest of your life, we take you and your family away on a 1-week trip, 5-star business class, all expenses paid. No T's and C's. No, you have to pay the airport taxes. No, you have to get there. No, you have to that. Everything. All expenses paid. We don't have to show you fake footage, and you don't have to think it's a fantasy. Everything that we've promised, we've delivered at DuePoint because we are real. We go every year on this rank 9 trip, so I can show you footage of that and photos and all sorts of things. But we are going again now on the 8th of December. Our rank 9s are coming with us. There were some with us this morning. I don't see them now. They're gathering with me at OR Tambo on the morning of the 8th of December, and we're off with their families for another trip. We're already planning next year's trip. We go every year. You have to get to rank 9 first, though. What rank are you right now? Okay, naught. Now, getting to rank 9 is not a 5-minute exercise, and you don't join DuePoint to go on to Mauritius with us. That would be ridiculous. We, through our returns program, remember the 27 Rand 50 multiplied, will, by the time you get to rank 9, be earning you about 20 to 30,000 Rand a month. That means you've got enough money to go to Mauritius by yourself. This is a reward for those that have stuck it out. Because, what do we say? 2 out of 20 are going to be the ones that actually do this business. The rest are going to say, all of this is not worth it. No. We'll then get to work a little in their riches. That's what we're going to do here at DuePoint. How long does it take you to get to rank 9? Well, if you're going to do 2 people a month, it's going to take you about 19 months to get there. That means you won't even join us next year. But we go every year, so you can join us the year after and every one thereafter. Okay. But if you want to go faster, we've had rank 9s. Where's he? I'll show you on the picture just now. Some got there in 16 months, some got there in 11 months, and our record is 5 months. You can decide how fast you want to get to rank 9. But when you do, every year, in December, when your kids are on holiday and it's nice and hot and expensive, we go away on trips that look a little like this.
Sun where no one can see you stand. Don't let the dark
No internet footage. Real stock, a real image of all of us there every year. Whole group of us going again this year, all the rank 9s. Those that choose to change their lives permanently. Will you be there with us? Folks, next year we're going again. If you persevere through rank 9, you'll eventually get to rank 11. And rank 11, we give you your own car. It's not branded. It is not rented from us. It's not financed from us. And we don't give it to you and then take it away. It's your car because we build freedom here. Not financial freedom, proper freedom here at DuePoint. Ladies and gentlemen, at the moment we are road showing DuePoint around the country. Rob's down in the Free State right now. He's already started. He's about 10 minutes into our roadshow there. I hope you're following us on Facebook today. Rob will be posting up loads of stuff there. After today, we'll be in Nelspruit 2 weeks from now, and then we will be in Cape Town 2 weeks after that. We've already been to KZN. We've been to the Eastern Cape. We are moving around the country. No matter where you are in the country, you should be booking your tickets. They're free, as usual. I should charge them. People take us more seriously. Free tickets to these events. Most of them are booked out already. There might be 5 or 6 tickets left. Go and book your tickets now and make sure that you are there with us on the 10th and the 24th of this month as we roadshow DuePoint around the country and allow you the opportunity to be building your wealth across all 9 provinces in South Africa today. Everything we have done for you and left you with one task: just connect South Africans to us, and we will do the rest of the work for you. Folks, at 11:30 today, those of you who are serious about creating wealth quickly with us at DuePoint need to be back in this room and need to be tuned back in again for our launch workshop. For 45 minutes, I'm going to show you how to build wealth quickly with us here at DuePoint, how to accelerate the change in your circumstances. If you're serious about doing it, be here in the next 15 minutes with me. We're going to tune back in again at 11:30. And so that we can get you guys really out of your circumstances and into a whole new world with us here at DuePoint. I'm going to see you at 11:30. Guys, I think you can see how serious we are here at DuePoint. We are serious about what we're doing. We are not another network marketing company. We are not another one of these things that are blown in from offshore. We are long-standing financial and wealth creation business. And we want you guys to be with us. We want you guys to be with us. And so, folks, before you leave here today, get your questions and your concerns answered. And then pick up this tool. It won't cost you anything today. And get out there and start creating wealth now. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you all outside. And those of you, I'll see you in 15 minutes when you tune back in again.